Hey, Cannabis Friends, hope you are doing awesome. In today's video, we're going to go over, does RSO or FECO work for dogs or pets? Okay, so does RSO or FECO work for dogs or pets? So the reason we ask that is because in the past, like, years ago, when you first started with the, FECO and RSO, the consensus was that you didn't give THC to animals. And it was like a big no-no, right? To the point where they said you're going to kill your dog or you're going to kill your cat, right? And so we've been giving pure crystalline CBD forever, for many, many years to animals with great success. But just in the recent, couple of years, we've been getting a lot of people asking about that. And, and there's been other people that have given RSO to animals, here and there that I've heard of, and it's worked well, right? So we've been trying it out over here with some hardcore conditions, and I'm going to tell you about Sparky. Okay, so Sparky, he's like a little dog, and his owner, his daddy, called recently, about a month and a half ago, not too long ago, and he was like, "Hey, my dog Sparky, he has blood cancer, right? And he's dying. He's on his deathbed. It looks horrible." And the doctor said there's nothing he could do for him, the veterinarian, etc. So he had tried RSO or FECO, from a person locally and had no results. But then he had heard about me somehow and contacted me. So we sent him over both the high CBD version and the regular high THC version. And, we gave that to him to try out on Sparky, right? And he, just so you know, he's doing the high CBD during the day with Sparky and then the high THC at night, okay? And so we've been going back and forth a little bit with him on how to dose it, etc. But he called yesterday and was asking about adjusting protocol, etc. And when I got down to why he wanted it, it was because Sparky is doing good, right? He took the other RSO and didn't do well at all, so the owner was very, very distraught. And so it turns out that now he's doing really, really well. And to the point where his owner says that it looks like he never even had anything, right? Like he's looks normal, he's acting normal, and it looks like he was never sick. And it was just like a month and a half ago that he was like literally dying. And I think his exact words were, "It doesn't make any sense." And it's true. Like because there is no hope, and then all of a sudden, so quickly, something changes, and the doggy's fine now. So that's super, super awesome. Was really glad to hear that. But the one thing the one lesson to learn about that is, oftentimes when people start or animals start doing good and the caregiver sees that, they want to do better, right? Either for themselves or for if they're taking it, or for the person that they're administering it to. They want to do better. And as soon as the person starts doing good or the animal starts doing good, they want to change the protocol for something better. And that's the worst thing you can do, because oftentimes that will cause things to go in reverse, because what you're doing is working. You don't change it. If you change it, it might get different results. So you just keep being patient, persistent, and consistent with what you're doing. Don't get bored with it, because it's what's working, and you'll be able to maintain results for the long haul that way. So hopefully that makes sense. But I had to talk with Sparky's owner yesterday for about a half hour to try to convince him of that. And that's the biggest mistake, like I said, that people make. So understand that if you find something that works, then just stick with it. Okay, don't try to change it. So another thing I want to talk about is how he administers the RSO to Sparky. He gives the high CBD. It's in a tincture, so he just gives that to him. Drops it in, and he rubs it around the gums and his cheeks, because they have glands there that'll help it get into the bloodstream quicker. And that's where he has the cancer in his bloodstream. So he decided to give him the the RSO, the high CBD, and the high THC, both that way. So the tincture you just puts and rubs it in the gums and cheeks during the day, like in the morning and somewhere around the midday, and then at night he'll get the syringe for the high THC RSO and put that out. It's like a paste almost, and then he puts that on the gums and on the cheek and stuff like that, and gets him to absorb that way. So he's putting a lot of care into his into Sparky, but it worked, and that's working. So it's super awesome to see that that Sparky got better, right? And he's acting and looking fine. That's super awesome. And it's awesome that the high THC RSO, along with the high CBD RSO, they worked in conjunction together to give beneficial results. And I just wanted to share that with you because a lot of times people will wonder, like, hey, does it work? Can it work? We have some other success stories as well, but that just came in yesterday, and I thought that would be cool to share with you guys. All right, so again, this is Elmer Renton with Cannabis Friends and 420 Buds. That concludes this session. Let's see. Remember to hit the subscribe button and like this video if you enjoy these types of videos. I hope you have a beautiful day. Peace.